Hello and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where in today's episode we will continue with the Barcelona Master League being played on the difficulty mode of Superstar. So just a quick recap: we drew 1-1 with Levante. We scored in the last few minutes. It was a disappointing result, but a poor first half showing resulted in Levante scoring in the first 10 minutes and could have scored 2 or 3 goals. So we got away with one. It was a fantastic finish from Dembele. But moving on, we've got the El Clasico against Real Madrid. So this is a big game because they are 11 points ahead of us. So we have to win this. So if we can just get a win, then that will result in us closing the gap to 8 points. But it's going to be a tough ask. Also, just to let you know that Haaland has accepted, and I'm thinking that he'll probably be Paul Pogba and Haaland. I think Dybala and Fernandes are slightly overpriced, and it will result in us having to sell at least one player. Also, I've just gone into the game plan and I've changed the game plan. Of course, a lot of the players are slightly tired, so we're going to have to tread carefully in terms of how we go about bringing in any players, and I'm going to make sure that we do some substitution. But for now, I'm going to put Pjanic in there, just to give us a bit more defensive solidity. As you can see, Hazard, Benzema, Isco, Valverde, Casemiro, Cruz, Varane, Sergio Ramos, Carvajal, Marcelo, Courtois. That's a who's who of team, so it's going to be a very tough match. But let's just get straight into El Clasico. This is what it's all about. Can't wait, very excited. Maradona saying losing to Real Madrid is not an option, so we never stop moving, control the game and concentrate. I think that's been one of our biggest issues, concentration. So we just need to make sure that no one ever won a derby on technique and tactics. Heart is what wins you games, but this is a big game. The whole world is watching. So let's just go in there and let's just make a few adjustments. I've put Messi up front just because I feel that's probably the best way for us to be able to maybe utilize him, because I haven't really been able to get the best out of him for now. So what I'm going to do is, I've got Coutinho. I'm going to leave Ansu Fati, and I think I might need to have some fresh legs. I'm going to put Coutinho in that midfield. Of course, PK. I'd probably bring PK on foot. Actually, no, I'm going to put Titi in just because of his pace. Speed 79, 75. What's his speed? 76, and acceleration. So we're going to stay with that. Third pole, we'll put Roberto, and again Neto and Ter Stegen. And I'm sure probably Real Madrid have got some players that need resting, so we'll go with that. Pjanic, unfortunately, has just come back from injury, so therefore probably isn't 100% match fit. But it's good just to have him on the bench, and I'm very happy that Haaland has accepted a move, because now I'm hoping that if I can bring him and Pogba into the side, I think that would really help us. Could you imagine that? Then we'll have 2 goal scorers in the form of Kylian Mbappe and Haaland. Let me know what you think. So how should we approach this? Of course, we can only buy 2 players. So do we go with someone like Pogba, Fernandes, or do we go Pogba and Haaland, which is my preferred choice? Or do we just go with someone like Dybala and Fernandes? Of course, you need a playmaker in there, but I've gone back to the traditional 4-3-3 where we used to have Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta, and I'm hoping that that trio will be De Jong, Pogba and Busquets. And I mean, what a spectacular setting we have in the Camp Nou. Over 100,000 people. I know we've got coronavirus at the moment and therefore we can't have any fans in, but what a team. I mean, it's a big game for Ansu Fati. Mbappe has come here for this one reason. Karim Benzema, one of my favourite players. I mean, he's a proper super heavyweight. Him and Eden Hazard, I'd love to have them in my team. So Busquets on a yellow card. He's got a very, very important role now to be the sole enforcer in front of the back four. So hopefully he can mop up, and we're expecting big things from Mbappe. Of course, Dembele's we're going to bring on as a second half substitute, along with probably Pjanic and somebody else, just to freshen things up because they've had the internationals. Centre back, I do feel we're quite short there. Even though we've bought Klosterman, I just feel that probably needs some more, but we just don't have the financial budget at this moment in time to be able to allow us to probably purchase another player. So Madrid have come out hustling, very aggressive, but we've done well to get out of that. De Jong, there to Mbappe. Moving him out as a right wing forward, I think probably suits us at this moment in time. Jordi Alba's flying. Well played there by Real Madrid. Can we get a nice good cross outside of the boot? Marcelo well defended. So we're on the front foot. Mbappe's going to cause a lot of problems with his pace. So that's something Real Madrid don't want to push up too far. And I think him coming off the right wing forward position is probably his best position in my opinion. Just because his pace, his running ability, I think would just cause problem. Oh, Mbappe with a great cross, and Messi nearly gets in there. Oh, that's a great tackle there by Marcelo. He's done well, and Mbappe, please don't tell me he's injured. That's the last thing we need. Okay, he's fine. Just a bit groggy getting up. So Alba is not going to take the corner, so we're going to change the set piece to Messi, and I'm hoping that we've had a good start to this actually, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to make this start count. Of course, Mbappe and Messi, that is a who's who of the best talent around in the world, and of course very excited with possibly see if we can get Haaland. Oh, Mbappe, not Mbappe, sorry, Benzema nearly scored. Oh, well done Kylian Mbappe. Just no options. I mean, this is going to be a tense game. Just got to be careful. Oh, that's good play there by Real Madrid. Keeper comes out. Ter Stegen. Can he get Alba away? He can. That's good football there. Oh, Messi couldn't quite get the ball there. I mean, Real Madrid look very solid going forward. Isco to Cruz. That's a good ball and great defending there from us. Just got to be careful. I mean, they're moving the ball really, really fast. Of course, this is what happens when you've got the best players in the world on show. I mean, this is one of the most watched matches in the world. Wouldn't be surprised if it's the most watched match, the El Classico. That'd be interesting if someone could just let us know in the comment section if that is the case. But that's a great shot, and Ter Stegen palms that away. Too hot to handle, and Real Madrid beginning to grow into the game. And they are top of the table, so their confidence is going to be sky high. Good header there, but don't really get the ball away, and that was inches wide. I'm not sure who that was, but again, we get the header, but really back into the danger area, to be honest, right outside the edge of the area, and we've got away with one, so quite fortunate there. I don't really like playing the ball out, just because I don't think Umtiti's the best, very good defender, just don't think he's the best ball player. It's good football there. Ansu Fati. He can have a run at Carvalho. He does, and that's a great tackle, because if he didn't make that tackle, I think Ansu Fati was away. Jordi Alba couldn't quite control the ball. Messi's been quiet early on. I'm going to try and get him more involved. wonder if the fact that he's been sold has any bearing on his performances. I won't know, but we still expect him as a consummate professional to really keep working. And again, we've lost the ball. It's been a bit cagey. Very aggressive press. I mean, that's a foul there, and is the first yellow card to Valverde. Takes that Lenglet. Of course, a lot of these players have come from international duty, so potentially could be tied as well. That's the last thing. That's a very high line, but I'm going to hit the ball forward. Let's see if we can get Mbappe in there. So we'll hit it high. Let's just hope Mbappe can get in there, and he can. Can get the shot away. Not quite as good defending there by Marcelo, but that was the right idea to try and see if we can get Mbappe over the top, because it's such a high line. I mean, literally they were defending on the halfway line. Again, Carvajal offering space there. Jordi Alba trying to close him down. That's a good header. Lenglet. Now we've got the chance to attack. Is that a good ball there? Not quite, but the idea was right, to see if we can get the two attackers away. I mean, Messi has been quiet, and Ansu Fati, after a really promising start, has actually been quite quiet. So Lenglet looks for Mbappe again. That's the out ball, I think. Busquets tries to get that ball, but again another foul, and this time I believe it's Casemiro. I thought that was Valverde there for a minute. So they're trying to hustle us, being very aggressive. Of course, Busquets generally has a reputation for making it a bit more than it is, but I think on that occasion it generally was a foul. And again, Mbappe gets across the way, and Messi nearly gets on the end of it. Courtois, what a fantastic keeper. I mean, one of the best around, especially his time at Chelsea. Him and De Gea, it was always between one of those as to who was the best. But Alba was able to get on there. We just got to be careful, see this one out. Don't want to do anything silly. Roberto there to Mbappe. There to Messi. This is the first time he's got in front of Varane, who's done really well. And there is talks that Varane has 1 year left on his contract and he hasn't signed, and potentially could be a free agent. Well, that's the rumours that I've heard. I don't know how accurate they are. But you wouldn't want to lose a player of that quality, especially if Sergio Ramos isn't happy, because he wants a 2-year contract while Real Madrid are offering a 1-year contract. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, with this pandemic, I mean, a lot of these clubs, that's a great goal, a great pass, and my boy, the super heavyweight Karim Benzema, has put that away. Great ball in there. Just gave too much space there. Caught us cold right after the whistle for the second half. I mean, a great ball there. Isco, and again on Titi's caught blindside, but it's all about the pass. I mean, if Titi faces up, probably can cut that out, but he's run back, trying to stick with the run. And Karim Benzema, I read an interesting stat. He's scored more goals than Puskas. He's won more titles than Ronaldo at Real Madrid. What a player! But that's not the start that we wanted. And Coutinho, again, hasn't really offered much as well. Messi there to Mbappe. I mean, that just seems to be the only out ball. This is the reason why I had to sell some of the players that I have, because even though they're very good players in their own rights, they just haven't really performed. And that's Titi there, he's done the interception there where he was looking at the ball, and I just felt that if he had done that, possibly whilst Karim Benzema, he would have probably intercepted as well. So it's going to be a big half now at the Camp Nou. We can't lose to our rivals. That could be a sackable offence. And a great ball in there, but well cut out by Jordi Alba. That's great play there. And again, Real Madrid are really pushing forward. Just want to try and get Messi in there. Really hasn't really been able to do much, to be honest. And that is a concern. We're not getting the best out of him. And we need to do something really quick, because if we don't, it may be too late. Can't really wait until the January transfer window. 30 minutes to try and do something. I mean, we've actually played well. I mean, Real Madrid they've even changed their formation. But we're away. Coutinho's able to get the run in. Plays that ball there to Messi. Ansu Fati plays that ball there to Messi. Can he cut? Oh, he gets in front, and then well defended there by Varane. He's had a solid game. What a player he is. A World Cup winner as well. Him and Umtiti, that's the partnership. But Mbappe, hopefully he's not regretting his move to us, but I do think he's probably thinking that this team needs to improve. As well as Lenglet's one of the star players that we have. Gonna try and get Mbappe more involved. Again, Messi can't really hold the ball up, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to change that. We've been very quiet there. I'm also going to take off Coutinho there for Pjanic to bring on Dembele. Probably bring on PK for Umtiti, and that's our substitute. So we're going in. That's all we can do. We'll have to see what happens. So we've got the experience. We've got to try and not lose, because if we end up losing, that's going to be a 14-point gap at this early stage of the season. It's well cut out. Good ball there. Busquets there to Mbappe, but again, they've realised the danger, and what they've done is they've overcrowded him, cut down the space that he has, and have used some aggressive tactics towards him. If you can stop him any way possible, that's what you have to do. Oh, that was a bit of a dangerous pass there by Ter Stegen. So Alba's able to bring the ball forward. Got lots of space to run into. Coutinho, who's also been sold. Got that ball there to Mbappe. Can he get the cross in? He can. Not the cross that we wanted. 10 minutes to go. We need the ball to go out so we can bring on the substitutions. But Real Madrid just need to see this game out. Ter Stegen, get that ball forward quickly. Too quick for our liking. Titi, and it's a goal. It's Karim Benzema. That's not what we wanted. The Real Madrid fans were very high up. Wonder if they can even see the game. But in our haste of trying to get the ball forward, we've lost the ball, and Karim Benzema's punished us. There's a bit of a discussion going on between Lenglet and Umtiti. Things haven't gone our way. That's quite disappointing. Not very happy with that. Not what we wanted. Can't really blame the goalkeeper. We've got to get the ball forward. But Roberto's keeping him, Benzema on side. What a finish. I mean, I thought Umtiti would get there. Karim Benzema's been one of the best strikers in the world, and he's still scoring goals. Great finish outside the 18-yard box. I mean, to beat a goalkeeper of the caliber of Ter Stegen from there just showed what quality he does have. The substitutes have come on. very disappointed. Not what we wanted. It's going to be a tough one to take because potentially that might mean that could be the title over, etc. Of course, still early days, and Dembele nearly gets played in by his compatriot Kylian Mbappe. I think that's the way to go forward. Mbappe, Dembele, and Ansu Fati. Messi hasn't been at it today, which is a shame because this is a stage where he normally showcases his skill. Maybe he's upset that he's been sold, but even in real life, I think there is rumours that he is going to leave, and Barcelona are looking to put together a lifetime contract, which I think is really good because for what he's given the club, he deserves it. I think that's a great move, should he accept. Of course, he'll need to take a bit of a wage cut. But Karim Benzema has been the standout player. Ramos is gloating. The sooner we can get away from this, the better, because it's not what we wanted. We'll just have to make sure that we regroup and make sure that we can at least get a Champions League spot, I suppose, to try and make up for this poor start to the league. So that is a gap of 14 points now, which is quite worrying. So we've got to make sure that we try and slowly build our way back up. We'll have a look at how many games are left. So of course we've got this game against Real Sociedad, and then we've got the Champions League fixture against Marseille. We've received an offer for Oscar Mingueza from Huesca. We'll have a look at that, see what's been offered. Of course, we do need to probably get rid of some of these players, so I think we can slightly go up to about 2 million, as we do need to sell some players. So let's just see what happens. So we'll see, hopefully they come back. A few players are moving to, hopefully Pedri will come back from Freiburg, hopefully. I feel like just going and bidding for Pogba now, but let's see what you say in the comment section and we'll take it from there. So everyone, thank you for your support. Not the result that we wanted, and we've got Real Atletico Marseille, so a big week coming up, and we'll just see what happens. So take care of yourselves, everyone, and hopefully we see you soon. Remember, we're changing the game and taking over.